everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of Skyblock. Very glad to have you guys back for another episode here. In the last episode, of course, we went ahead and we explored our Skyblock map a whole bunch. We raided a jungle temple, an abandoned portal frame, and we also grabbed ourselves a new type of wood, which is spruce. Also in the last episode, particularly in the comments area, some of you folks were suggesting that actually there is a way to get infinite dirt, but it requires a moss block. And what's the easiest way of getting moss blocks? Believe it or not, shipwrecks. In the so-called supply chest in shipwrecks, you can get moss blocks spawn in them. So today, we're going to make our way over to this shipwreck over here, and optionally, this one over here as well, depending on how good the loot is in the oak shipwreck over there. Oh, snappers. For now, though, check it out. We're now at 70 XP levels. That is insane, isn't it? The good news is I have done a bunch of cobblestone mining since the last episode, so we should pretty much be able to get straight on with this thing. We have 6 stacks of cobble slabs. So while we make a start on this bridge, it gives me an opportunity to say a massive thank you for all of your lovely support throughout this Skyblock series so far. I really do appreciate it a ton, my friends. Of course, if you do want to continue supporting these episodes and the channel, I'd very much appreciate it if you would continue dropping likes on these videos here. Hit the subscribe button if you're new around here and you don't want to miss out on my future content. And if you do want to go one further with your support, consider checking out pythongb.com/PC if you're in the market for a brand new gaming PC. The good news is we are very close to the shipwreck. The bad news is, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's a lot of dudes over there. I think we need to do ourselves a favor here. Run all the way back to base, have a bit of a snooze, and then come back out here and hope that everybody's despawned. Alright, snoozy McSnooze time. And now we run all the way back to the shipwreck. Oh, it starts raining just as I start approaching the shipwreck. It better not start thundering, otherwise people are going to start spawning there again. I feel the need to mention, if this thing actually works, then to say that this is a game changer is understatement of the century. Having renewable dirt is going to solve so many problems. It's unbelievable. All right, so here we go. What's this one? Oh, no way! There actually is moss blocks in here! What, there's 4 of them, in fact! Wow. Okay, we've got regular coal for the first time in this series. Got some potatoes, some rotten flesh, TNT. That's kind of cool. And a mending chest plate. Blimey O'Reilly, look at this. 1x1 falling death trap right there, my friends. And there's another one right there. This one, I'm pretty sure is going to be, what, the map chest, I think? Yeah, it is. Look at that. We've got books as well. Dude, that is so good. We've got a clock. We've got a buried treasure map. I wonder where that is going to point us. Also, I wonder if there is a treasure chest inside this boat. There is. It's right there. I just need to be able to get myself over to it. Presumably, I can just sort of break through. Yes, I can. That doesn't look like a death trap whatsoever. All right, what have we got in here? Emeralds, iron, and iron nuggies. Ah. One of these days, my friends, one of these days, we are going to come out the other side of an exploration trip with a diamond. I would love to try and obtain my first diamond at some point soon. You know what? They can spawn in buried treasure chests, right? So, as you can see, this actually is pointing towards a treasure chest. Quite where it is in relation to everything else we've got on our world, I have no clue whatsoever. So, here's how we go about getting infinite dirt if this comment is anything to go by. What we need are moss blocks, spruce saplings, and a bunch of bone meal. I'm going to extend my grass platform out a little bit with a bunch of regular cobblestone. In the middle of this extended platform, I'm going to add in a moss block, rather like so. We are then going to bone meal this moss so it spreads. What? Ah, I don't think the moss replaces cobblestone, only regular stone. Well, that's kind of put a little bit of a spanner in the works, but it should still work out quite nicely. All I need to do is take some of this here charcoal. I need to smelt up, let's say, a stack of cobblestone so it becomes regular stone. And then the regular stone, I'm pretty sure, can be replaced with moss. If all of this winds up working, then what it means for us is we need ourselves a reliable source of wood for charcoal, and then of course we need to continue on with our mass cobblestone mining so we can then smelt it and it becomes regular stone. Alrighty, while we're waiting for the cobblestone to smelt, it gives me an opportunity to try something else as suggested by you folks in the comments area, and that is using boats to try and siphon one mob out of the kill chamber here at a time. So here's how it works. I'm going to place down a little 2x2 platform here, and then just to ensure our safety, I'm going to box this in as well, adding a little bit of a roof 2 blocks above. So now we get out a boat. Wait, do we want to have a chest boat? Only chest boats only allow one mob in there at a time, right? That's probably a safer way to go. It might be slower, but it's safer, right? So there we go, chest boat. And now if we place this thing down as close to the back corner as humanly possible, we should wind up... okay, wait. Is someone in here now? Oh, yeah, they are. Look, there's a creeper. Oh, son of a... Okay, that actually works. Dude, I'm staggered. That actually works. There's a baby in there at the moment. I am so happy right now. Oh, there's a skelly in there now. Another skelly. Maybe eventually we'll get a villager zombie in here. It's like playing the lottery, isn't it? This is hilarious. Wait, there's a witch in there now. Hey, come on, buddy. I would very much like that redstone. All right, so creeper, skelly butt. I mean, I can hear a villager zombie. I wonder if there is a slight possibility we can get him in the boat. Only if we can, then, oh man, are we gonna be laughing. The only thing that's going to limit us from actually being able to cure the villager zombies is, of course, the fact that we don't have splash potions of weakness or any kind of weakness giving thing, you know? Oh my goodness me! We have a villager zombie! We have a villager zombie, ladies and gentlemen! All hands on deck! Well, not really. I can't cure this guy, sadly, but we have a villager zombie! I cannot believe that worked. Oh, you guys in the comments area, hang on, I've got to give credit where it's due, proper credit. So yeah, a big thanks to Nezredub and Super Frank for the suggestion regarding using the boat here to siphon off villager zombies. It works, an absolute treat. The only somewhat concern I have now is if I was to use my sword against these guys, then I might wind up accidentally sweep killing the villager zombie. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, we have 71 levels. We have a ridiculous amount of drops. I don't think we necessarily need to keep slicing these guys up. Hold on a minute. I might be able to do something here, folks. If I was to make myself just a tiny little bit of a pen type thing here, it's perfectly possible I might be able to lure the villager zombie in here, just sort of as is. I mean, most, if not all, of this bottom section is covered by the hostile mob drop trap farm, so therefore the zombie shouldn't wind up getting wrecked. All right, fingers crossed, my friends. F3B brings up the hitboxes, so I wind up hitting the boat and not accidentally the zombie. So, boop, do a little bit of that. Then we get rid of the hitboxes, and now we need to try and lure this guy. This is gonna be very, very tense, very, very quickly. Break this, get the block, get up top, get rid of... Ah! That... Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Okay, can I, like, just have a second here? No! 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 Oh, my goodness me, I'm nearly dead. Okie dokie artichoke! Why am I failing so much at this? All right, do you know what? There's an easier way of doing this. Ladders. Gimme. Right, okay. Right. If I could just have a second just to equip these things, I might be able to do this. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Get yourself in here. Wait. Is it going to ruin me? No. But he's also not getting in there. Come on, get in there. Do it! You really do not want to go in that space, eh there, buddy? You're going to make this an absolute pain in the butt. All right, well, when in doubt, chuck in the bucket. Let's see if we can do this thing. Go on, in you go. And that's done it. Are you capable of holding anything? No. So that means we have a villager zombie who now can despawn. I need to get him back in a boat, if at all possible. Oh! Yeah! Whoosh! Okay, there we go. Panic averted. We're done and dusted. We have a villager zombie properly trapped, and it will never despawn because it's in a boat. Definitely a bit of a faff figuring all that out, but hopefully future villager zombie captures will be a bit smoother. So then, back to the renewable dirt testing. Now, I know I'm going to wind up wasting a whole bunch of cobblestone blocks here, but, you know, I can get them back pretty easy. I just got to put the time in, don't I? I think trying to test someone's idea on how to get renewable dirt far outstrips the loss of cobblestone blocks right here. Might be an idea for me to extend this platform just a little bit, only, you know, I don't want to lose the eventual dirt blocks, if this thing works, that is. So now goes down the stone blocks, and now we spread the moss around. Okay, that actually works. Yeah, buddy. All right, well, if we're wanting to get the maximum amount of moss, we want to make sure we're spreading it all along. Oh, wait, no, we're replacing grass blocks over there. Oh, dear, that's not at all what I'd like to have happen. Yikes. All right, anyway, let's get the remaining few blocks done. And there we go. Right, now, apparently, you can go ahead and you can force grow a 2x2 spruce tree, and it will actually replace the moss blocks with podzol. And obviously, when you mine up podzol with a non-silk touch shovel, you get dirt. So yeah, if this winds up working, then, oh man, we've basically won Skyblock, and it's because of you folks. Here we go. Grow the tree. I can't grow it, presumably because there's too much other stuff surrounding it. All right, try it again. That actually worked. We have podzol, and therefore renewable dirt. Oh, my goodness me. Okay, again, credit is due. So a big shout out to 0Naught in the comments area of the last episode. Thank you so much for turning my attention to this. We have renewable dirt, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know how big that is for the series? I feel like I can now make a start on some proper building projects. My dirt supply was always a big limiting factor, but now, if I really wanted to, if I put in the time, I could quite easily make like a giant plains biome or forest biome or whatever biome it is we have around here. Sparse jungle. We could have ourselves a really nice, lush, green grass base area. Oh, oh come on. That would be lovely though, wouldn't it? Nice lush green colors in this world. Just the idea of that, it makes me happy. It really does. I really love the lush green grass that you get in Minecraft. So yeah, the fact that we are in a sparse jungle biome around here is just perfect. It really is. I didn't even intend on that happening. We just got lucky, like truly. I reckon we could make ourselves a dirt producing machine. I think all we need to do is make a stone generator, and that's not too dissimilar from a cobblestone generator, except I think you need to have the lava flow down onto water source blocks. And then, if we had a bunch of pistons pushing out the stone blocks continually, to the point where eventually we have like a big old slab of stone blocks to mine up, we could then place down some moss, spread the moss, plant a tree, and get ourselves dirt, right? I mean, you know, there's all the logistics to figure out, but all the pieces are there, right? So here we are. Dirt for your boy. I'm still surprised that this works, but it does. And I'm so chuffed about it. I really am. So there we are. Another 49 dirt for our dirt supply. Yeah. Oh, look at that sight. Look at the amount of saplings. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? So then, this buried treasure map. We are still only a tiny circle on that map, and that usually means we are more than 1,000 blocks away from the buried treasure. I'm not entirely sure we're going to be able to go for that. So, yeah, maybe we reserve this buried treasure map for when we maybe eventually get ourselves a Elytra, if you even can on this data pack. What I can tell you, though, is that that little sand formation up there, that is a buried treasure chest. So if we really wanted to, we could get a little bit of a taste as to what kind of loot we can get in a buried treasure chest. I mean, you probably already know the sorts of loot that you can get, but on Skyblock, the stuffs that you get in there could be literally game-changing. So part of me is feeling like we should finish off this episode by trying to go for that buried treasure chest sand formation up there. And what that means for us is doing some cobblestone mining. So let's get this thing rolling, shall we? Alright, folks, so 3 stone pickaxes worth of cobblestone mining later, we have, what, just over 5 stacks. Add that to the stack and a bit in our chest, and we actually now have nearly 7 stacks of cobblestone. Tally that up with the cobble slabs I also have. And honestly, I think we're looking pretty good in terms of being able to get up to that buried treasure chest island. So, I think the only other thing we need to do is make ourselves a bunch of ladders. We'll go to sleep, make ladders, and we'll embark on our little journey. So then, I think we're ready to go. I'm just going to make myself, I don't know, just a whole bunch more slabs, and then we shall begin on this thing. All right. Let's go. Nothing like the totally not at all unnerving task of bridging over the void and hoping that your keyboard's shift key doesn't suddenly give way. Yeah, that'll give you nightmares, eh, folks? And now to get up to it. We're pretty much directly beneath it, so yeah, let's do this thing. The big question is whether or not we're going to get our first diamond of the series in this chest. I certainly hope so. It would be quite an achievement, that, wouldn't it? Huh. Okay, turns out these little buried treasure chest islands are, for some reason, way higher up in the sky compared to all of the rest of the other structures and islands. All right, back to base. Let's go get some ladders. All right, here we are just underneath the buried treasure chest island. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of a platform here. I want to be able to pick up all of these blocks afterwards. All right, so that's that done. Now I just need to, like, get up there and see what's what. So we mine that out, and there it is. We have a chest. So then, fingers crossed. Do we or do we not have a diamond in this buried treasure chest? Survey says yes! Oh, yes! I mean, it's only one, but it's still an achievement to get your first diamond on a Skyblock world. Come on! Oh, I am so chuffed to bits. Like, really, that's just fantastic. Heart of the Sea, couple bits of TNT in the mix there as well. Oh my gosh. I mean, seriously. Remarkably good loot right there. Even better, I actually managed to pick up all of the sand as well. Will I have the same luck picking up all of the sandstone? I mean, sandstone I'm not actually overly fussed about, but I still managed to get it all. So there we are. That island was definitely worth going for, wasn't it, my friends? Are there any other buried treasure islands around? I don't see any, but that's not to say that there aren't any. Obviously, the buried treasure map, it did not lead to this one up here. It leads to somewhere else in the world. So presumably there are other buried treasure chests to be had, right? So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, maybe when we get a Elytra and we can fly around this place, maybe then we could just go for like a massive buried treasure chest hunting expedition of epicness. And now we can top up our valuables chest with all of the epic stuff we've managed to get. Look at this, 30 iron ingots, 20 emeralds, 10 gold ingot. You know what we can do with this gold, don't you? We can finally make our first golden apple of the series. So, what that means is we need to try and get ourselves a source of the weakness debuff. Then, we can cure the zombie villager that resides in the boat in there. So then, my friends, if I'm being honest, I don't think we're going to top getting our first diamond of this Skyblock series in terms of goals. So I think we're going to wrap it up right there. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed today's episode, and I hope you've learned a thing or two as well. Have a great rest of your day, and I shall see you folks in the next one. Bye-bye.